Today na the 28th day of April 2022. Yesterday, we knocked 61. Right now, we dey on the way to 62. We don't begin take the first step. Let we see how this get for help we when we reach 62. But for today, we get an update from Sierra Leone police through the Criminal Investigation Department. You remember the last time when Ministry of Foreign Affairs say then don't uncover one heleba beberibe scam where they go on right now na Salone. Where then they scam people them for visa, for passports, for waiting again. Say you want for go study. Scam. The last time we talk about another fraudulent activity where people them where they sell motoka na tongue. Well, we get for come with an update on that one day. But we don't send to Salone police. Salone police say then go get back to we. The media of the Sierra Leone police say then go get back to we team with information concerning that motoka who side the IG in name they play. Because we get an update. From that time we do that program day to now, a lot of people don't contact Sierra Networks. We say they have similar stories where they want for share with we. So man don't even send in a written form what go get for read when we come with an update. But we no one come with all the one day without to know yet from Salone police. So na be a we small. As Salone police tell we say a network na A, B, C, and D about this particular case with the motoka now we then see no the CID. Will they come? Go can I? Let us come give an update. In case you missed the last one, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation say then be discover a large scale of visa, passport, and scholarship scam. Now inside there then be tell we say the foreign ministry, they not be tell we the person in name for say then be try for defraud one lady the amount of $19,600. If you be member that program, if you not member, go on YouTube or you come back now with Facebook page, just put large scale scam uncover or discover by foreign ministry. Go meet Andy. They be tell we say na 19,600 and try for scam one woman, and this woman here be go report to the police in America. I don't know if you remember how them be tell we. So the police in America, they say them be try for do it and get for do, then work with a force for good. You know, say we want police now force for good then. Then they work. Yes, force for good in a Salone, then things been carry on. But the amount to a foreign ministry be unless if it be say na two different cases than I am. Foreign ministry by their own information we then share with we, then say na 19,609 then scam this woman. The woman the America. The woman began for report to the American police them. Then the American police them began for work with Sierra Leone police. And so the Ministry of Foreign Affairs tell we. Fumble them. But they are through radio democracy. Let we hear waiting CID. One for inform we. Yeah? I just give you a swift recall about what them be tell we. America work with Salon Police. Now CID want for give you an update. Through radio democracy. But you are Papa Police. Tell we something.
Interview.
Well, just like waiting, they happen, these purported people, they wait and they use big people, their names, which of course not to them.
If they talk, say, people and they them bad people them, then they use people their name for cause alabalau, paposi. Because if they can't scam you, then go say that. Not try yourself, I beg you. Go use AAA name. You can't call you just to say, na AAA say for call. Or this na AAA. It is a bit AAA in voice. It is a bit AAA killer. But yeah, when if they don't do that one, they know say no. Not to AAA. Okay, then say then they use big people and name. Wait, people are not to big people. I make now the minister. The Minister of Foreign Affairs. I be the chief minister before. Because AAA now we go get for again the order of waiting Sierra Leone Cordina. AAA left. Lord continue. You there here? No vex. What's all there? Why you unserious for? Then they use people their name for scam other people them. You know that now other customer, what's in their name? This fine boy for APC will be there in a parliament to them pull. What's in their name, sir? For we all don't try for saying I in the contact we. Okay. Me no want order of dominion no. Fatty left. Okay. So now they take scam people them. Papa Police.
They go all out for level CCS. These scammers are being investigated and arrested.
CID said then they go all out. CID they go all out for say them people where they scam people them na salon. They're able for catch them and investigate them. Now the man said people get money man laugh. Well, I adopt my own disease. What's lady Monica? Let you the laugh we go cap. Now they adopt one handy. CID know the sidom, CID know the team up. Under rain, under sun, under trenches. Then they go after the scammers them. That's alone.
Through by cyber means.
Through by cyber means. Yes, exactly. Usman Timbo na the name. In a customer for scam. Then scammer then. Hey, I think become a fine boy. Now making I know more than they use. Mostly. Through by cyber. Using internet. Using connectivity. That's what Papa Police they tell me now. Okay?
Because they go into internet and they go into telephones.
He said then they go into internet. Then they go into telephones. Okay, then go internet. Then use telephone. No. AAA. The man say go into internet and go into telephone. Not to use telephone and go into telephone. Yes.
So that we need for arrest them through cyber link.
So the means where then they use then go into said they follow them back. If they go into the cyber means for arrest them. They left them all. They follow them any side where they go. Then tongue fly self CID they tongue fly. And make you say, waiting then go into, then they use back the cyber means for arrest them.
So them people are we they use them. Who are the people are? It's on what?
Where they use Professor David Francis.
Okay. Then use Professor David Francis. The officer way they see on his screen. Nine. In I use Professor David Francis. Now I make you see Professor David Francis. So when the user, himself not able to see down, he say, Bobo there. I mean they use so. Now maybe talk that thing say, if you thief self, if you take that one self for yourself. But then go carry. People why they get that carry side. That be tika they be just can. Now be talk randy. Knock out inside. So they use the name. He said, I say, me name. No, I no go agree. Now, Epa come for can Epa. Come all the way England. I can't salute for can Ep. Don't now scammers then they use my name for scam people. They use the name.
When Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, then one other person from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
One other person from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs?
In the same ministry.
Within the same ministry?
So, about 3 of them. Let's say Mr. Mohammed Lamin Tarawali, when Attorney General, Minister of Justice.
Until they call the name them.
So this person we tell us saying that these people are not on this position. Who are this person?
But they say Professor David Francis, when Minister of Internal Foreign Affairs and Internal Cooperation, then one Mr. Lamin Talawi, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, with one other person, when Mrs. Famboy, when Minister of Foreign Affairs.
So you hear all the name them what the people in claim. How? I mean the last time I be they say the person who then scammed the 19,600. Make it explain to me. How then they start this conversation, safe? They meet you. They say then at the Minister of Foreign Affairs now they contact you. Or now you just defend the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Because for we, as share a network for one reason, per day, we they get 3 to 4 emails them. Where people them for one reason, maybe where you go on the internet, where you try for search for anything Sierra Leone, maybe because we get a fully functional website with all the contact form working, people then they send we email. People then can text we. Then facing a certain ministries. And we can direct them if we able for help, maybe get the numbers for them, get what they want to forward them, tell them say these are what you try for contact, we na share network media agency. Because I really want to know how then they start that conversation there. Now I want to know. So you lucky no more. You see no more you get email from the minister. Or then they come with a scheme, then they graduate to the minister. Again, CID, I don't know. They not feel send information with them for share. So that to know how then they work. I mean, that's what I feel. Say, then suppose for able for tell we, any scheme we then find out, then for tell we. I tell you, then put them and work. But if then they tell we, then people then they fall prey. So then people are in scheme. Or na information back, na investigative information, so that they keep them back to themselves. No. And for tell we. I make some side and day. Now, yeah, we want send even money overseas. We want transfer money self to person. And they ask you, so you beat the person on internet, this and that. Even your banking app, they ask you questions. Because what thing do? Now, thing the way people let me don't tell for make another person not fall victim. That's also. And say if you see something, say something. So for let them just say they investigate and they catch this. No, tell we how then they do it. So that we gonna know. But anyway, now continue.
Waiting this kind of they do, waiting and think from these people.
They say that they try for offer the international scholarship where they for awarded in the course of the.
Okay. Then they try for offer scholarship. Where then they award you. In the course of the
investigation get for meet them for let get their own version of the story. Whether
so in the course of the investigation get for meeting, let them get their own version of the story.
And these are the scanners, but I actually believe for say not to them. I'm not going to tell you that lead to investigation.
You see, one side they way one talk, and I say I'm not going to tell you, but now that lead to the investigation. Now that now lead to the investigation. So that part is a secret. So CID need they tell we. No, CID. Una self need for the come out and make let the scheme known to people. Una tell we say, then they come like say they want for give scholarship. In what form? Una pull sample of letters the way then they use. Una make them public. Now so I think say we supposed to do. But this one way we they do and that kind way they like say na kuku jumuku. I mean the people and they do it and they do. I mean then they do, with waiting they go on now on social media. Una just pull no more. We go up scatter and better one. But you begin talk, now you hold and back, you say no. Now then they lead to the investigation. So if you say you talk, waiting. You they give an example. So like how they talk here so now, I go tell person say, if na so the person can, na so and so he say, let us give them Tifmaya more work for do. We need to give them more work for do. Because until I want get formula then get. So if we expose the one formula, then we go walk back and then do another one. Okay, chande back we expose and then go. Now so. Okay.
Which of course, at the end of the day, where we succeed, investigation day in two ways. Either but that all leads to investigations.
So the money where they do almost not the money, the cost of the money.
Okay, listen, no, they can't tell we the amount. Like you small hot mental. Small hot mental. How much na the amount where the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in be tell we? Okay, let me waiting CID say. Whose amount? What CID say?
The amount of the money allegedly involved is $8,000.
All right. In case I'm a lawyer, like. The amount of money we involved pan waiting CID they investigate is saying at $8,000. Then Ministry of Foreign Affairs tell we say na 19,600. Now make a the ask say unless if na two case. Unless if na two different cases should they talk monaya. But the ministry tell we say 19,600. Now policing they tell we say na $8,000. This $8,000 now from Musaisa.
So this scandal wey dey talk about, they're still in a police custody?
No, for now we will not get no suspects in custody for this investigation.
All right. Then they investigate. The money when they investigate na $8,000. He say the people then they go inside internet, don't then go inside telephone. He say then they investigate. They say you get any suspect? He say no. They not get no suspect. Wait. Something are two different cases. Eh? Because that $8,000 is different for us from this police officer who they see. In them, they don't fire her. They don't fire her. They stand trial now like ordinary person. Eh? Like ordinary person. Now in they stand trial. And then they don't tell we say they don't present evidence to the different embassy them. For say scam day or scam day. I try for Finn. 90,600, then they investigate 8,000 and they not get no suspect. Well, something I mean they no one talk. Eh? I mean they no one talk. So who's update to them give we? I did try for. Who's update to again now from them? Eh? Salon police. This $8,000 owner they investigate. Quick question. It different from that 19,600. Then it talk anyway. Jama. Let God sorry for we. Salon. Let God help we, ah. But a force for good say, then they investigate. But for now, they not get no suspect in custody. Okay, oh. Me mouth full. I not talk just as they say that people in talk. But no, mommy, I just want to know if that 19,600 and the 8,000 if not two different cases. The other use the cyber for go after them. Now I just want to know. Now two different cases or na the same case. The police officer na you screen in on you know to big say na be $2,000 if in scam. A 2,000 in scam so in for na can do not be at safe. And in the inside the system, they don't fire them. Now it is stand trial as civilian. So in your case, look at the don't corner under. But Diana Salon. Seriously. Yes, caller, you did live on air. Your name and who said the call from, please?
I'm not going to disclose my name. I call from the US.
Okay. What do you want to share with me?
Actually, this thing where they talk, they say the CID no, the immigration no, na lie. I'm a victim of it. I can give a short story about what happened.
Go ahead.
the person will scam me, not to say now want to scam you. We were friends on Facebook.
Okay. You don't know him
So-
before Facebook? On a Facebook on a meet.
Nah, Facebook we make party because I don't
Okay.
left salon for too long.
All right, continue.
But we're not Sierra Leonean, so we make party. In the name of this chief minister.
Okay.
So 110-day where this person just texts me, say, I come with the president na New York for that meeting.
Okay.
Now I say, so waiting and they get for do to me. That was my response. Now I say, call me on WhatsApp. I say, no command me. Me na woman. I'm not take you for command me. So, okay. So after that, the next day still continue for. And I say, well, I go salon. Say, well, I go salon. I go text you. I say, okay. So this person go salon. He did text me. And I say, how you do everybody? And I say, you want to tell me today, saying I'm a big man you dey talk to. I say, I not fit tell you. I just tell you, say, no command me. So it's time when we don't be this friend. I say, he can't for know me, can't for know how much speaking I get, he can't for know everything, like where you're person they talk. So one day, Nade, he gave us say, he say, scholarship come out. He say, I want one you picking. Now say scholarship come out, he say yes. Now say like how the program they go. Now he say, you remember what we been go America, so they been give we some salon, some package for give some Sierra picking them visa for go study and all this kind of thing. Okay, long story short, I say, okay, well, see how best you can able for do this and this, that. I say, but actually me picking them already in the program. Then I don't file for me picking them. I say, but let's see. So we depend this. I say, well, the program don't go far now. We need you picking for give we in passport. So I make me Bobo go meet this person, and then meet the person. Me Bobo sabi the person. He take the Bobo in passport, and he send the Bobo the next day to the immigration, the officer na immigration. And the Bobo stand before the officer na immigration for take
Passport picture.
waiting self. Not a passport picture. How then call it the
fingerprint?
police clearance.
Okay.
So this person did everything inside the immigration office. And then at the end of the day, after 2 weeks, Naimi Baba send me say, Mommy, na so thing don't happen. No. Na this information I don't come out na do. Okay, I get in contact with the CID guy who been they investigate this matter. I say the reason why I know I'm put me if I've been in a salon, I me self the team up. I say, but I know the salon. I know I'll make me picking become a victim for let person go wake and net na and go kill him. I say so. Now in the make Apple me multiply this case. No worry, I go take care of this case. And so and so and so. At the end of the day, everything just died down. He never said a word to me again. And so it's a big syndicate. They all know about them. But I tell them, because it's something that I already let the FBI know about that. I tell them, say, if we not hold them, the FBI go hold them. I say, no worry, they come up on a big one. And so
this
ABC don't
still
just
the
not.
Facebook, the one where you been know, is still the Facebook or not the Facebook again?
He still on Facebook, but I later block him because he they use the chief minister name. He they use the chief minister name.
So from the time when you know him to the time when the program come up, what's in be the span of time?
It's a long time. It's
Each
like
1 year, 6
3
months?
years.
Oh, 3 years.
No, 3 years. I don't know the person. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And when even they use this chief minister in picture and everything, they post pictures. Them, they post picture exactly like if I say he's the chief minister.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. It's not just like saying that something we just begin today, like how other callers then they say. And when somebody they talk saying that because of the poverty or the constraints where then they go through, that not justify nobody for scam person. Because right now, waiting they happen, even when you call a salon from America, you number the show like saying a salon number because they don't know say that they scam people and tumors. They're not agree for let you number show. I mean, me company where I been get me subscriber where I get where I they pay me subscription for me monthly phone bill. When I pay that bill, they give me some particular amount of time for make a call na salon. But waiting and do them block them. They no grilla call again. So this is the thing. They know. They all know what's in the happen. They knew. It's a big scam. From the immigration to the CID to they know.
Okay.
They know. So make them not talk say they don't know nothing. I been for show me number about
don't worry about that. I think this information alone where you don't give a lot of people with the listen go able for learn from this because I think what will they try for do now for make other people not fall victim, even though the police and the CID right now they say they investigated 1,000 case where they're not get nobody in custody. So
yes, waiting and do self me, but Bobby they gonna CID so the CID guy. Okay. We say then go parade the police guy them for make it show the guy where
he give the money.
But they make the Baba tire for good. And I say, well, not good again. I say, because if me been there at all, that's different. I say, but I'm not did it. May they not go kill you for nothing. You know? Because until one next number somebody go just can't take you and go kill you for nothing. So not good again. And that's what happened. I had to protect my son. If he not for that, and if not me been there, that's gonna be a different thing. But they all know.
All right, we want to say sorry for this, but it's good that
and I can tell you, say the $500 self where then take from me when I've been this scam, it was the chief minister's name.
So the money you send them, in names you send them to.
Not in name, yes.
It's a well. God help me. The syndicate is not even funny because if you're able to send it to that name day, then they are well calculated in all those things that they are doing.
Exactly. I'm telling you, I sent the $500 under his name, and they say he lives in IMAT, and IMAT side now they pick up the money because it's show into my notification. When he pick up the money, it show me notification, and it shows I pick the money. So it's a big scam. It's a big syndicate. And then, like I tell him one day, and before I block him finally, I tell him, I say, if me, where are they? I don't miss you because the FBI is going to come after all of you. And and when he took him, I called the American embassy. I confirmed it. No, nothing, not been dead. And anything when you report the American embassy, of course they're going to investigate it. So all of that I've done. It's a shame. It's a shame for let them sit down in that country that they do to their own brother and sister them where they suffer in this country. So like that kind of way they. And they wonder where you call saying a security and wait them for help you. It's a big conspiracy. It's a big thing. Just like what happened in Nigeria. It's a big thing happening in Sierra Leone. Big thing. I don't not tell you nothing. It's right inside the immigration, the boss lady. Where me Bobo see? Where talk to? I just don't want to mention this whole thing because I'm not there for la protect me, Bobo. And I don't want to let them go meet and then go do something.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you so much for this forum. Thank you.
Thank you, yeah.
Bye-bye.
I believe I don't ask. And today we get somebody. We come on board for make we know how the scam works. Yes, it's possible. Person can go print an ID. Go print an ID, say my name John Francis. Hey. Into the and not to say, then begin to quantum, it can the schemo, no? 3 years, that's why I ask. 3 years. It take the lane plan. Which means, a girl that people learn will be done the con, that the so-called person, where they use the chief minister name. And this time, possible they use chief minister name back And he scam this with sister. Then plan. CID. Other case don't come. Other one don't add. Because quickly and tell we say, who can sit down, who talk thing they will not sabi. And you say people in the makeup story. Like how Tony Laye, or Lewe waiting in get for it today. Welcome on board, Tony Toure Jones. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. Kushen Kabo Fambule. You know, so many times, I know say this not something where an historic problem. You don't see it in the fraud people them, especially the international scholarship and everything. You know, making always say this. People get for land for ask questions. You know, just get for fall for anything where if you say, oh, once you oversee, means say nothing way, you understand. Do your assignments, you know, because it's just like where I'm in this salon. One guy called me. This not UK number plus 44 number. Oh, Tony, do the big I want make you buy us food. You say the us food so say they sell and so side they give the number. This not UK number. He say na Mohammed it's talking. I say which Mohammed is. You understand? Basically, I tend for ask because I say, me man, I know sabi you. You understand? I say, how me go buy something. He say, no worry, just go meet the guy. I no more call them this because now a cabal, now a network, just like we my brother likely mentioned, what's friend. Some of them see me, people then get away with any play and see me, especially now you get this sim box issue where people then get a lot of this sim box with you on. So they will crave numbers and we they go to the salon and call you a register like say an international number, a UK number or American number or any partner, Europe, Canada or Australia or wherever. You understand? So people get to ask a lot of questions. And then when government when the security apparatus or the security the authorities, the one they were responsible, when they get them guys out, make them not just deal with the matter like say these are not real. Because if you not make them known to the public, or they go prey on other people as well, other people then go fall victims. So you get for constantly, even when police they get in them briefings every week, or when they get them with the regular updates with the media, let them give people in the awareness, let people know, especially when because if somebody can say this na the chief minister, ask questions, not just for say because of they mentioned the chief minister name, so you get for going. I mean, there is a lot to was a correct emso. You buy get for beware. You understand? If there is no way you don't buy something done, then that's the you know see, hey, this way they sell give me a fake or this and that. You understand? Because because at the end of the day, we don't get the tools then for make way for clamp down on any things then they because one area where we for mention about where they talk about registration of SIM salon we compliance level in registration of SIM is very very poor. Even so you ask for make you trace some of them people and the way they call you safe. Make you able to get the address because if somebody call you with a particular number, wait for default you, even when you go report the matter, there is no profile on some of them SIM then they no profile because they just sell SIM that kind of thing and they so you get for me that kind of united force wherein the police, you understand, and even the authorities, because people then they find all kind loopholes for making the default people. You know, it's rather unfortunate, but with a big with security and everything, because most times what can happen, Abraham, after when they cannot hold them guy, the guy that they go bribe. They go give money. We all know the system. This is not like so you want for cry the police down. I mean, they're doing a very good job, but you still have some bad eggs among them. You understand? Where they condone some of them things there. Because if somebody do them things here, they go report the matter to now. Then go on money. They will just treat the matter with some levity and not put some seriousness into them. Then they make the people that they get other people there. So they can for actually put their foot down, especially in Crimea. Just like when you see people that they go and they cut electric cable, then they go and damage transformer there. If the laws really, if people then they use the laws, why would they frame at them place here? Why would they obey? We obey because there is a system in place. We don't obey because there is, I mean, you know the ripple effect. You know the consequence of some of their actions, the way you do certain things, the way you know, say, yeah, for 150, you go 165. You know, when if police pull you over, waiting at you know the consequence you will feel. So, but when we know that that kind of system they in place, where they fight back against people the way they defraud the nation, or people the way they do things the way, I mean they rather cry and people their family because some man in whole family savings, some man in whole family property, and then they go sell. They say, okay, Lord, send this person go overseas. They don't hear about program for go overseas. Because you hear about program go overseas, not mean say authentic. But go forward the day. But good things that the way they happen. So people then get for be really beware of aware, I mean, of certain things and way they do. The CID says if possible, you get Interpol. Because some of them guys there they get a strong network, they get strong network. You understand? They get Interpol. If it's possible, let you chase. Because most times when they do the act at the next point where they escape going again. But if you get a strong Interpol, we don't see even that way Pamela AID. The security in the area, they do better job. Even in water side. Their side, the old man don't use. They do better job. Better, then check it out. Some of them even get ID card, they not pulling ID card. It tells you, oh, I not get, they give money. Because in names that say name the up as wanted somebody, where they look for. But if you don't declare, say, I not get ID card, how they go know the person name? So then they say just pay 5,000 or pay 10,000 or pay 15,000. Now cost it cost go back so. You understand? So if they really they do a 360-degree job, some of them people then they not going to escape. Even if they escape, there's a likelihood they go bring and come back for face with it. You know, I mean that's not my own take, but I just don't want the labor on the same thing again. But they have to do their assignments. They have to really do their assignments. Compliance, telecom. I go give him Abraham January for registers for that buy in Abraham. I swear to from Amdalai. That whole Amdalai, no, they not get sell give me seat. Go down this, they not sell give me seat because I not get ID card. You understand what I mean? I not get ID card. I don't want what's it called. You know? So it's if we able to enforce that kind of way the way every similar salon for register, I mean, but put things that they wouldn't go able for clamp or able for get it trace off. That's my main take, bro.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Yeah.
Let's look out who's friend. Let me what's your take on the update from CID? Welcome on board, who's friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, AAA, and thanks for the update, and thanks to all our listeners and viewers. We don't begin this talk without we don't see how they bring up this investigation. Now, they see then they take another step towards trying to know who are the culprits and what is detail. But what is the try for sure now the method what they do for let them go able to go about it. In other words, like kind of intelligence, go police and call a source of intelligence. But the source of intelligence what they try to use now the source of the cyber. Now that they tell me. But actually, to be candid, one knows actually then get a bit of capability for do that. But we don't know how the system is effective because some cases they can come, we know they see and they use those methods for pursue them recently in between. So we don't know if the software don't spoil or they not update the system or then just they choose certain cases the way they will do this. And then when they see the outside body towards this case, the pressure when at the outside international body when at the USC. Then they use the method for come inside the country now through what they call Interpol, because I didn't think they can do. But so far, so good. We don't know if na Interpol they would not address them or they use international relation and diplomatic method where sometimes they get lost then between that line. They want to know where the police they can able to come inside and do that from that side to investigate. But for letting them be able to pursue somebody now, they're able to hold them because they might say, okay, well, if I pursue them, because the person is citizen, I had the person for answer that will not know that beats it. All we try for no was letting them identify the people who involved in this cabal or this network of what they do. So you find out the truth now of it all now, the citizens they want to know. But with the approach what then they do, it depends now say then they use now this method, we will not know how far it will be effective. Because one, for let you go get a criminal from the cyber, you get to know whose method we use for carry inside the cyber for scam. Or if you use anything on a cyber transaction or na verbal telephone. But again, we rule that out because most of the communication these days, either you for WhatsApp or it be through a telephone call, because some of the telephone call, depending on the routes, they might be recorded, but it depends how the system na salon they for replace certain ones they wouldn't record. But because of they might not be flagged, we'll question that side. But I believe say they are likely will be able to identify the individuals. So they are coming now. If the people let me register, then system would be use that salon. Because there was a system when they asked for people to register the SIM card, so that they were able to identify who that and who that they use this phone, who side it locate with GPR, and who side they transact. So all those kind of things and they did. So we don't know if the person in particular SIM what he get, if they register them, or the SIM is registered, but they not just know who that own them. Because they can get preliminary registration or the network provider they give. Because you know all the serial number of all the SIM card. So but when they dispose the for either for locate them to somebody, we don't know if that system effective because the one will be in there for the one that will be done by without registration and go begin register. But there again comes the question how far they will able for use that side. So those are the challenges I believe they will get forget. But it comes to the communication of this timeline investigation where you talk about. Now you comment say you go able for help for answer many frequent questions where people will find out how I was able for attack this thing or how I was able to avoid this. They might not say it, but in gossiping in small groups. So all those kind of things are suggestions people then will they look for now. Will they look for as a media somebody? The other people will look for and say, let them go they tell me in terms of things and name the method. Because that one day you don't try for so what I say likely will be email or it will be WhatsApp or it will be some other method because sometimes they can get the point of emailing you. But one for no strategy would they use when they were able for them actually able to convince this person, like I say, initially they go must get something because when you get a business, you get for know the strategy where you go sell this business to person. You that the one the way you don't say a market, I get for go holla say I get this, you use that method in the public. But here is something when I plan something where you try to give to somebody. But in two ways, it is bad. And then in the other person who they can't receive him, they say it good because the person most times when they involved, not that they know say now something dubious, but because of the culture for say, well, I pass this way, I don't use for bribe, then desire don't come, pass more you go bribe, now you go get them. If not 20 people and forgo this country, na people that wouldn't know. So because you don't know this culture, say it then a salon, so you then go use you with that culture idea. Say now we don't get this desire. But you go know for sure, say, so most times you know go right, not the right way. Except the method where they use, if they use as a first person, say, na professor, this, na in this. But you said the voice, then go no. Or all the things there, then we will identify. Or then just use a letter, wouldn't they advertise? It's a bit tricky. There must be a way where they start the business with that particular person who will bring out this tier out to life. They don't just go meet and say, we'll get this visa and all that thing. There must be something where they will start. But here comes now the area where it will likely be say the cyber toxic. The person will know say there's something wrong, but because something now through bribe, now they in the work now the office, you go get a chance there, and then you go even say well up the person know about them. But you give me you will be among the list of the one they will give that desire wouldn't come along say for go this country because these are the tricks who people have been on they use in the salon for years or they use in family and in friends. But that's the area where it's tricky. Where we still don't know until we really reach the end of it, or we know side you come. But because they get an outside body where they pressure them, and then they try to look at the quality of waiting, and they do, and the America is involved, then therefore just be very careful for deal with them, so that it not go fall in a way where in certain areas where una go want for pursue, una go lack that credibility there. But it's up to the one them waiting at the ground, how they go able to tell the public, because there might be a way there where the public might be useful, because you try for that area wherein you don't want the contract to everybody, all the contracts them you want for do them only for let you go come out for let you go tell the outcome. And then again, you get the other contracts and way people and we don't get the one that want actual jobs contract, or the one that we don't get the job contract, and then seeing that you now want to investigate them, you therefore investigate them from different platform contracts. You investigate them from the telecommunication their own platform. Do you have enough access to them? Whose relationship will not get? Will not get the system way is secure? Because they see now, even while they try to say about this so-called SAL card issue, when they bring this other thing where they inside for, then they go say they work with them, you go do now different instead of protection. So you try to try a relationship with them people and they, because they see say there might have been a lack of communication there. So that these are the challenges now. You might get information and relationship for they go tackle the what they do. I mean, for they will give you information, you go tackle the target we want for tackle. So you get for noticing now, I get for the note all these challenges towards the end, so that when I not succeed, I will able to come, then I will come back, I draw a line, then I will able to come for reflect. Because if you not get that reflection, wherein I will say, well, let we able to identify them things there, so that we will get a design. In other words, a module we will try to put in place now, so that we will be able to stop this. But if they go and they put inventory for let the public go know, and then when they put the inventory only for the case, and they will not put them for let when I go use them for identify the tomorrow what you go do for do sustainable something. Like now, the challenge will be now digital challenge, because the digital platform no be there. They can be say then one day we get them contract there we for give the SIM card or for sell data or network providers. You been get that relationship with them where you go say you get that design of that platform digital where you just go there, usai visa, usai passport be don't come, or usai this person will be don't get, so you will avoid that identity theft from person in name than they use in terms of for say the identification where you get system. Because now two identity thefts then they do here. Then they do one identity theft of the minister where na in the authority, and then they use the one where sometimes if the possible say na a real visa, the person in name. Now then when you say you get for answer this name, so you can get this document. So it bring we down to the level, because we index will be 80 some 81. Remember we passport the index in level. Then for try and put them up. Why they not go give contract to everybody? So you see, it is spread out in two ways. The variable contract where you give, then the variable contract they deal with in the country. And then now if you want to go bring this detail, they bring an now back, in go get in your pattern. So now for that the module therefore go around all things where they concern digital, data, security, identity. So when they can investigate, it not will take you a long time. All it take you now for try gather the information from them platform then they. So these are the challenges I believe say then get for face a lot, because we cannot go any further now, like you say, because all the challenges are the method wouldn't they use now cyber link. Cyber means, and the cyber means involve quite a lot, because even in the cyber you get people that don't come at one time then get this particular thing when they use now then get a different a non-click. You get the click one and get the non-click. The click where they say link to you, click them, so they lead you to a website when they control them. Then you get back the one where they get you information, they locate you. But I don't believe say that one they use can this, but they likely we don't use sometimes either the click method we go do for let you go inside them things there, but it is a bit far from that, a bit. So I will likely say that one day now just other sector of it where some people in day we don't get that scamming. I believe in the day these are those are examples of what happened, because this is not likely a click when they go don't click. These are something on a transaction of documents, we're not to write document, a transaction of something person knows say this is a wrong thing, but because of the culture within the country, now so it goes, so some is for follow up. So there comes in, then we try change this method where you see the history, would they go, would they lost with culture, and then when you lost with culture, would they take another culture of modernization? When we take her up now, we cannot run with it. So because of the idea, what we don't, they force them, see them with the thief, or then they pay for visa, or then they bribe for this. Now that person use when I call all time. But because of in don't left as a bad culture, then the one winner, the good one don't can now. But he not become educated how you get a barrier, because you don't get trust in the system. So that make the police, the government, all that need for trial and get trust and fairness. So would if na visa come, then give would award the visa, then you get for no say this na the method we are going for follow. All man get in your policy where they say now they safeguard them, and they safeguard them, then they go there around the cyber law and how you own identification of the country, they were able for secure them. So it's gonna be a target for them when a big challenge. But we're glad because of the initial intelligence we didn't use. But I believe say the intelligence we don't come, it come more from the person we complain, not to more from them. So that one day they don't shorten the cut for the now for do the rest of it. Because the first initial intelligence, for let them go pick them up, then if we don't get that, if them didn't get cyber system in place, when that platform you always say is a day when people know about digital things. So then they know, then they see all these things. But let them try expand waiting then get to let it become useful for a purpose, because they have it. Now a matter of expanding it and getting a chain work between all these type of things. And then the individuals then they try for the educate them, for the know the things they are, how time they go. Because the education we talk about them really, but it's difficult for let people change from one system to another, because of one when they don't become hooked to one thing, then will be difficult for them to come up, and because of the system, the economy, the lifestyle, the cost of living, all those kind of things, people have become tempted to be lured to another source where you not can find. The woman maybe in the US might be a bit better off, but what about the one that can go sell land, which can even cause problem because we know about them. You see, some of you are even victims. They don't sell with property, with family and land for other uncle or cousin go, which is good. But I don't have to say, we say land not enough. For people, they don't go take land, they don't go sell land. But you come where yourself, you go, a person where don't go inside the country, but you don't meet one person, you don't sell land. Then the program not can succeed. The one will take the money something, in the end, in case the money they go. Then they likely say liability go there, for them to be able to forgive back that money there, because of you not get that insurance, we go able to insure something. So all these kind of things are a long trail of things for let people in life be secured in that country, especially in scamming and doing things. You can't blame the people at some point, but you go blame them again. But most of it is coming from the system. The system, now in they make most of them become trapped in this net. The net of the one day with the fraud, the net of the one day with the profiteer, the net of the one that way, they even give you what you deserve, the net of all this. So they try to escape all this network for see, well, like we find better life. So fairness day. So this is what they therefore look into as a minister. They don't, your name don't go there now. Now in between, saloon and outside. So now in therefore they try build up things with an actually sustainable model and designs infrastructure of the things there, so that life will better, security will get a good passport, will get a higher index, so that Bokuting go easy for we. The airport system, then try for check them, and then the neighboring countries, then pass the word to Mr. Honorable Tunis, where they now the West ECOWAS, they bring all these things, because they say let me revamp them. But I'm not saying they are not there. Because most time after you are not see, I can even go bring one other thing they show now, but for let it go be the chain work of how it will go, they not go read the timeline again until past now you read and see that this don't come. But this is the area where quality, they not for just grab no more than involve anybody can contract, because now that contracts they cause problem. And now then they say, well, sit down in the chair He say in office not fine because if they be the set month or them be the set month. When I check them people that want to get contracts, when I want to get contract nothing now, you was not the chair now today, you the try see your office and not make up. So this is the reason why would they say let people and try look. If you see things in the kind of now reflection, you the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the internal or something like you then they call examples. So that only say, oh, this is something I have much to do. Then me on a speaker of somebody or a group, my office enough fine. Me, I get a purpose where I will begin ring up and try for lesson. So these are the things, and you ring up to them. This is time when I will do this. Now time when I go do this, so that we will get a better future. We country will be for better. Thank you very much, and I wish them success because the success now we wish for them because this no way not will pray for bad because if you not succeed, they cannot stop. That woman not will get in your peace. They wouldn't even know nothing. What will happen? Then other person will be a victim. So you will see say we person come with this pattern. You say now this you will do. But if the pattern, they know they chase them because then they always change the patterns. The criminals are very clever, how they modernization, everything, and they go step forward. Now, so you go for widening back. So you're not going to make them back a sustainable one. You sustain them with future amendments of in case this happen, that this I will add like you get a support weapon. In case something happen where you're not able to bullet, you hit the support weapon. Those are the things we hope for less along there. Thank you very much, and we hope see God will help that nation. They let things and the help for tribal leaders, then we will help a lot proceed. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, friend.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
Yeah. One for say thanks to us, friend, for your submission today. Scam this alone. He did it. In case you don't know. He did. So be careful. Eh? Be careful, oh. And for let you not go fall victim. You know, certain things then we hear, we always the sound the alarm. Why? Because we don't want to win for fall victim. We don't want to win for fall victim at all. So if you are part of this family, then things then they happen like that. Then you fall victim. Hey boy, you safe. What do you think so for do you? Even though no matter what safe, as long as we for ring the bell with the ring and we always they do. Let's open the phone line. Udoyayi from CID. The other man say, he saying he always feel bad. They have visitors, then they explain about their experience in the salon. Yeah, some get them good, some not get them so good, some not get them so nice. You understand all that? You want to add party stock? Let me hear it from you. 23278 990 23278 990 Or then in for WhatsApp, or you can call direct one 646 610 3107 44 739 803 0402. If we don't do well, we can end an hour. Then tomorrow, it's Friday, and you know how we do it here. Man, on Friday, you know how we can do an hour. It's CD. So, when I feel say the updates for the scam, we can left fire. But seriously though, Salon Police, then be don't launch the cybercrime. The cybercrime, not for the one they no more, where the cost. Where the cost na Facebook. Not for the no more. People and they scam people. And that motoka thief business na salon. Salon police. Una answer we do ya. Una answer we. Eh? Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and where you call from, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. Triple. I mean, Dauda man.
Yes, Dauda. What you get for we?
Yeah, concerning this scamming business, we don't like they try for rampart now in a salon. A funny way CID now they say then just this year. Because like me and say they don't say where they happy. Some man don't experience some man don't hear other person where they experience some and explain unto them. It don't sound like a culture. Even the government, they scam people. I don't know if not the government or people where they employ, but they really they scam people. When it come to like the Wataki, the airport, them border side them between Guinea, Liberia, them always they scam people. You go see them where you travel, go salon, and you go see them where other person travel come salon. They explain unto you. It is shameful sometimes we team up near them people and the best experience we can always give you about the people where they meet, the kind people them. But most times the experience they can get from the Wataki, the airport, or the border side, including Sierra Leoneans them. It is very, very bad. Sometimes it not can turn out good. Now that make me can feel bad way sometimes person they tell me say, I go salon no, but why reaching at the airport, that extra cash, it don't feel about culture now in a salon. You go pay for certain thing, then you pay extra cash. Every single step gets in your waiver within they take. Now that one day it go find if you like a government officials them then stop printing and it will really help the country for push go before. Now that's a mere consideration no more.
Thank you very much, Dauda.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. We all experience them different. Like we where they come out na the west go salon. We na customer. Maybe someone will take and say no to scam. But if somebody they sell something 1,000, don't begin with the little things then. If somebody they sell something 1,000, then because you feel say you come out overseas, it try for selling you 2,000 or 3,000. But you know say na 1,000 they sell more. Then they know to government tell them for do amu. But now this perception where they don't get, like for me, if you want all day, 24 hours not enough say for explain you me experience na salon. 24 hours not enough for explain you. Because for every day they try to scam you. And it is sad. I'll give you an example, yeah? Okay, before I give you that example, I like how this person. Because people they not like the country. The defenders then are so they can talk. But he who feels it knows it. You know, for wait until he can knock na you on the mouth. Before you know, say yes, not true. We don't get first-hand information. We hope we use that information wisely. And don't be the next victim. As I been dey talk before this week sister call for explain to we. Yeah? Say you get other people already scam people mechanic. Eh? The place, then they make fun of me. Sam Kotu. You want call? Okay, I put the number back on the screen. Let me hear it from you. Sam Kotu. I don't put the number back on the screen. Look, any of the numbers, then they call them. And you know what we hoping for? Eh? Akilek Mika AC really ice cold. So they can provoke me say, I'm mortuary cold. These guys are good. Outside then they fix the AC. Because you know you don't left salon for long where you go and get for go service and back and what's not and do. Yeah? Rich, then go then service and pay the money. But they not do anything they're supposed to do. They not do anything they're supposed to do. You will get something you know and not to do. So before they reach us, I drive like a mile. I was like, nah, this AC not to show. I know the AC way they work. I know her. It was for the weekend. After the weekend, I can't get back. A different person I meet. And the person say, oh, no, before the weekend, it was on a Friday. And I say, well, we're not go able to do something now. Let we just put 1 cup, like the Freon, the gas, 1 cup. Let you use that over the weekend. Then we go can service on Monday. You remember, I just pay for do everything. I buy the 1 cup. That 1/2 cup or 1 cup we didn't say for buy. That's the time the car work perfect the AC. Hey, if AAA be no, it not go there back. It not go there again. And they gotta help me. Until they say, they go, oh, na just 1 or 2 things for waiting. Monday, I me go there. Go left the car. My dear? Now they call me. Now they call me. Say, bruh, the AC, I leaky get to. But this is not the same thing we don't get time for. Oh no, all that it Alex saying and this, blah 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 blah. The money don't reach 450,000. Before, for the servicing and waiting at 350,000 paid. Now they add 100,000 there. Now I say, I say no, na left her. And I say, well, la gas will put to don't pull a mo. That will the one will be work fine. Where I get a nice weekend, they say they don't pull her. So me not go there again. We get the workers, the women then can go. Now I send them, I say, bro, I should not go to that garage. I know ala. Yeah? And put me gas back, this and that. Then go there. And then call say, oh, don't put that. They did nothing to the car. For commodity before they drive 1 mile, now hot breeze the car they give back. Nothing. So I was so vexed. Another day, I say, you know what? Until they don't charge me 450,000, and they say for change the parts or anything self. At the command, it was unbearable because it's hard. Now go there. Now see, I meet a different person. Now say, come. I buy 1 cup. I buy 1 cup. When I just put the 1 cup no more. Buy the 1 cup before me, then put everything. Almost 1.5 months. I used that 1 day. high school. Nothing change. I know, we not change what them say na 450,000. No. We not change that. Tell me by if not to scam. They scam me, I know. But it better. Not 450,000 scam what them want do. In no work. In no work. So I still not pay the 450,000. Then the last Freon, the gas couple we buy, now ain't work for me forever. Anytime any of the workers them, they inside the car, they say, you don't, what is I say? No, the same one I need to work so. It's sad, say, even in Sierra Leone, these are people that we don't build trust already. But then they still find way for scam you. We don't go talk to the camera. We don't interview market women. You say, oh, where JC come? Because of the way I look and it gets good smell. If I put me 5,000-10,000 per tap, it's not bad. Because I go able to get from am. Why? All I need in a scam. Why? Then if when even apart from JC, not JC, if you did drive, you ask for something. Let's see how much they go tell you. Then send other person with the worker. Let go ask for that same thing. Let's see how much they go tell her. Why? And this not nothing for do to government. But why? So the little way we they scam we safe. They get the one that now the CID man say they go inside where they go inside telephone. Eh? I they tell you. Koshaman left. Left for. But me self a bounce. Yeah, how they wait to self panadi. Why would they say they waste by the motorcar? They say they don't waste that. As far as small because of the heat. But why I go back? Me on come out. The people that always sabi are the more they trade you in for let them scam you. Try for buy souvenir in a big market. That any side way they make, even a beach, where they make that kind weedy. But avoid. Because the price what they go tell you, look and they don't come under. Even when they say event, yeah, then people then come with the different, stuff for sale. See the price what they charge day. What's up, bro? We talk about the big scam who left the AFAF Minade. No. Scam na scam. Scam na scam. And I don't know what they see now. It's like everybody there in a survival mode. Everybody. Work for me fine. I'm going to tip you. I they tip you. Work for me fine no more. But as soon as they come, why would they suffer, boo? Would they suffer? Trust. You know they even know who that for trust, waiting for trust. Because all man want scam you. All man want scam you. The little things where somebody not for even put pan tap. Oh, then can. Then she say, oh, this was fine, no, the price don't change. Waiting for change now, waiting not for change. All them go call past 5T we don't pull. Thinking to say that they can't make money. Eh? Hi. But spend the axe if black are there. Hey, black are the bamba kayaka. Black and Panema go to sleep today. They say it cost the magistrate. It cost the judge, but I can't Panema go do. Not a mental home then can go. Black and you case. Look at they don't come under. Post office, another scam office. They can't live here. But one thing we're against by this last thing as salon bigger. Oh, bigger don't bokuna salon, Papa Godfather. Tony, they ask why. He say black across the magistrate in Mama or the judge in Mama. He didn't pay them road. And sentence and today. So some man they say na mental home them for care and go not to Pademba Road. Yes, he be done the operation. The surgery. I think he be done discharge all. Waiting happy, waiting not happy no. But as we speak now, he dey Pademba Road. Sometimes some man then go left her. I say bigger don't boku. The one where they work, they big. The one where not they work, they big. You go to office from the security, they big. You go inside the office, the person where they do the service, they big. My dear, bigger boku. The big one themselves, then the big. The people that we feel say, they pose. Where they do big boys on Facebook, bruh. They left so. You come out there, they're gonna make you feel inconvenient. Come on, find no. Because I don't know if now the JC status, because you come overseas, but bigger boku. Go to office of the security will do, hey, where I don't come, okay, hey, welcome. Where the commander there, hey, now you the Saturday left too, hey, bra waiting, hey, boy. Hi. For scam, it's not good. But we think back, some people learn and then put themselves in another situation there. Because they try for bend the system now make. All man the big. All man. Man le could fear long wamos. Moga mut call it the big you buy gas for. I beg. I come out here, boo. Good to do. Moga mutuka. Il est big you buy gas for. C'est pas dit. Non, le better they are big. Alright. De comment ya? I've analyzed it. People let the beg the begin from airport. Yeah, that you're not funny. Airport? Airport? Like you want to first na airport. It better way they don't pull this one for fully vaccinated. Uda de na ya, we not tip. After they don't take in test on the airport, the body I put your hand up. The one where they make money right now in the airport. Now then one day, where be they take information, do the swab for test. A big. What they don't done and say, we don't know. We don't done. In art, eh? We go make them fine for you. Hey, daddy God. I say if you not tip, then one day when they do the swab, we they enter, now they talk. We they enter. But we'll put your hand up. That clap for you. See who that you meet so. The one say for they go give you the slip where they say you confirm. He says for a tipper. They don't know. Until they don't your sister they don't know. We go make them fine for you. Eh? What they tell you go make wait you go tower? 17. A big. Yeah. I remember like I say they say you for put because they don't ticklish you. Exactly. Kati Jalo, they say put on the basket. Me, I want to see who that be go. This last December, we'll go. We no tip. Then one then one day, when they do that swab. Hey, when they don't talk to you niceness, no, now they look pink, they pass out. Saloma a big scam. The people know exactly what they up to. Who they come out abroad now, we need for discourage the habit of begging and bribery. Alright. And let's take a to go prison. Black they pa them ba. Sir, Nano say in hand up. Yes, sir. Explain ba. Are you pass? Who that do you swab? The lady that will do them swab. What did they talk to you? They not talk to you nothing. They not say what you they left for there. Or you not be just the one way. Franco just say they can vex if you even give them 1,000 you I boy yourself. That ginger money. They left soft drink money. Cause a man say it's our man on left. They left soft drink money. 1,000 and then a ginger beer colata money, not to colata money they want. A soft drink yun. So Koshama Itawa, okay, good, and say now, it's fun now. They laugh, but when you're there, trust me. Abu Sanko, the update say it asks about APC case. Standing on Saturday, now they can't deal with standing here. Adrian Fisher, the Honorable Justice, say NAC, the APC executive, illegal because not to election they don't have be selection, so then for dissolve them and get an interim one. But then it's Saturday now we'll talk on here. Say na back doing pass that make. Well, you bad safe. Mamedo Bangua said we need for stand against tipping and bribery in the country. No, if you work fine, somebody can tip you. But not make the person feel like it's an obligation. Yeah? No, like me. Papa God. Let I explain to you one. I say one day I go can see don't know more like as I remember I go they talk. What happen. The police them. I don't know lately if you go salon. The police then go on habit. And they go after the taxi again. Then they go after taxi. Now the police and the traffic warden there, na private car. Then they want now. Because it look like say the taxi them, until then they get them booking, so then they only fix. Before we did a private car, you're good to go. But now eh? Now the private car na they want. The private car. Police then break me. I stop. Now I say why not they break me? Now they say what is say, oh Papa God? Because we get so many encounter that I say why not they break me? They say then they on a routine check. Now I say I want you look this motorcar fine. You see like say anything you go ask for this motorcar not get. Or neither me with the driver not get. Eh? Well, not so. We just the number we can stop motorcar and this and that. I say okay. I pull. You say you want see license? I say fine. I pull the license again. As I pull the license, give the police. Now then two, a male and a female. Then I say, Abraham. And the other one begins sing, Father Abraham, have many songs. Daddy God. Eh? As the police now sing, begin sing so. Then they done. The other one I'm at. They stop me. Now I say, if you know how they run for go, una don't stop me so. If I go in and I not get the money, una ready no more for take care of me today. Una two female officers then. My gospel song be the playing at the car. Then they will two begin sing, then they dance. I been Friday. Wait till they left for we now. The one they waking vex me, and the one they waking don't make so serious. They don't waste your time. The one they make fun, okay, we can make the fun and know waiting, yeah, then okay move. But now the one okay don't make serious done. No, they expect you forgiveness until after they don't waste your time. Not to me. No. Eh? Yeah. I see. Wait, one day I go consider. That they explained. You can't go Sierra Leone and not get thing for explaining. Not possible. Eh? It's not possible. Not possible. You go salon, you not get thing for explain when you turn back. Come on here. Because if na salon you know more, if na salon experience, I want to forgive you. I go write one old book with her. The police they know they communicate to themselves. This is the one way I be even bring to the authorities them. For me they are aware. Okay. The police then gets a barricade now. Then can just mount up checkpoints. Really mount checkpoint. Not to the face mask with and the cello. Just mount checkpoint. Say then they do random check. Okay, fine. The start of the because it a long small and boku, then they do alongside the traffic warden them. Okay. The first police don't stop me. Driver's license, this and that. They check for spare tire. Like say then get roadside assistance where if you get breakdown. Almost breakdown they only see now. So I don't even get that too. Not get that. But now then saboti they check for. Spare tire, rectangular, and all those things. We done. The same one day, you go down small, the other police back, they say, go so, stop. Now see, hey. They left so. Let's just left so no more. Because this one, no go don't stop me, don't check everything. Ni una semo, not of say na any other one. As you dey go down so, the other one they back they say make I go back so. Let left so I will pass. I say, you know so then stop me under. Paddy, I say park so. I say okay. Team up before me. You team up there no more now. Please. God help me. Salon? No, left here, bo. Who go they give the gist as the term they go about your experience in a salon. Yeah? We go there back to my salon police with the wait. Till we meet again, Triple say, tata.